So a third way in which you can be able to keep your mind sharp is that you should be able to learn how to manage stress. Now the thing is that stress is unavoidable. No one is immune to this. And in today's world, we're bombarded by pressures from everywhere that can be able to stress us out. However, if left unchecked, this stress can actually produce disastrous consequences. Among them, it will be able to sap the joy out of your life. It will be able to cause you to have a weakened immune system. It can impair your ability to make sound judgment. And it can also predispose you to heart attack, stroke, and it can also be able to cause premature aging. So, and the list goes on and on. Knowing this, we therefore see that stress is actually bad for you, generally, for your body, including for your mind. So correct management of stress is therefore important, since we've already established that avoiding it altogether is just not possible. So the first tip that we're going to look at to be able to manage stress is that you should exercise regularly. During exercise, your brain is able to produce hormones that make you feel good, and at the same time it's able to destroy those stress hormones. So every time you exercise, you're going to be considerably less stressed. The second way that we're going to look at in terms of management of stress is that you should get adequate rest and sleep. Proper rest and sleep helps you to be able to handle stress better. A third way that you can be able to manage stress is to be able to listen to some soft music, and if possible you can also sing along. So examples of soft music that I can list are jazz, maybe some classical music like Beethoven, Mozart. Such music will be able to soothe you and just help you feel better whenever you're extremely stressed. Another way that you can be able to manage stress is read something as a way of relaxing. We all know how relaxing reading can be, so whenever you feel so stressed, just pick up something, read, and you're going to feel a little bit better. Another way of combating stress is that do not think of problems as these big, gigantic mammoth things. Always try to break down your problems into smaller, more manageable ones that you can be able to work on, maybe on a daily basis. And then overall you'll be able to finish the whole problem in a certain period of time. For example, if you have an exam to study for and you need to cover maybe 10 topics, you don't need to do all 10 topics in one night. You can break them down and maybe do one a day, and maybe break it down further and say, okay, you do a third of it in the morning, a third in the afternoon, and a third in the night. Then that way you're able to set realistic goals on how you'll be able to manage those problems. And then another way that you can be able to manage stress is that just try to take it one day at a time. Do not spoil today by worrying about tomorrow's problems. The thing is that no matter how good you live today, tomorrow always have problems of its own. So instead of trying to live your life worrying about those problems that are yet to come, which may not even come, just try to do what you can to solve the problems of today, and you cross that bridge when you get there. And by that bridge I mean tomorrow. You will solve the problems of tomorrow when you get to tomorrow. So the last thing we're going to discuss in terms of how to keep your mind healthy or sharp is that you should be able to cultivate positive relationships. Now, why is this important? Well, the thing is that the people around you have a very strong impact on you, whether you realize it or not. If you want, just look at the 5 closest friends you have and just look at their traits. One way or the other, you have those traits in you yourself. So the people around you have an impact on you. For example, negative people always find ways of pulling you down and discouraging you from trying new things. They always say things like, you're going to fail, that's too hard, leave that for other people. However, if you surround yourself with positive people, they'll be able to encourage you, they'll be able to nudge you forward. And even if you feel discouraged, they'll be able to encourage you and tell you to say, just push on, move on. If other people have done it, you can do it. You're smart, you can make it. So try to watch your associates and make sure that your relationships have a positive impact on your life. Realistically speaking, we're all humans, and humans make mistakes. So not always see eye to eye with the people around us. Sooner or later, they're bound to make us upset or angry, and that is where forgiveness comes in. If anything, psychology studies have actually shown that harboring a grudge or resentment against people that mean a lot to us is actually detrimental to our mental health. So we should be able to forgive and just let it go. Don't bring it up again. And once we do that, we'll see that we'll be able to maintain those positive relationships, and that will generally be good for our mental well-being. So we've come to the end of our video for today, which was looking at 4 ways in which you can be able to keep your mind healthy and sharp. So maybe we may have a part 2 and we'll be able to look at more ways, or maybe we may just have future episodes to be able to expand on the ways that we have already mentioned. So in conclusion, I'd just love to say that you should try to live each day as if it was your last one. If this was your last day, would you rather spend it sad and depressed, or would you rather spend it happy and around the people you love and enjoying your life? I'm pretty sure most people would prefer the latter to the former. Anyway, try as much as possible to improve yourself with each coming day. Always strive to learn something new. Do not try to stay in your comfort zone. The comfort zone is a wasteland where nothing grows. If you stay in your comfort zone, you learn nothing new, you're not going to grow. So try to go out. The world is this big place ready for you to conquer it. So spread your wings, be like an eagle, and just go for what you want, because good things will not always come to you. Sometimes you have to get up and follow them. Above all, do not be scared of failure. Even if you fail, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and eventually you will gonna make it. Part 2 of this episode was sponsored by Levels Clothing. They offer high quality custom printing on t-shirts, jumpers, hoodies, body tops, vests, caps, and many more. They also print for corporate clients. For example, they can print company t-shirts for special company events. They can also print on overalls and lab coats. They also do specialized printing on an individual basis. For example, if you wanted to buy a shirt with your name printed on it, or anything else that you would love to appear on the shirt. So for more information, you can search for them on Facebook and Instagram, Levels Clothing, or you can call them on the number that is on the screen right now.